What's up, YouTube? Y'all come on in. Y'all come on in. Please come on in and have yourself a seat. What's up, Creole Butterfly, aka Libra Butterfly? Baby, these people are crazier than cat pee. Now, look at here. I was feeding my dog, putting water in her little water pan, and I had the little YouTube thing on. Then I heard somebody say somebody had a do-la-la and a cool-la-la. I'm like, what? Then they was talking about a BBW. I'm like, it's like that, like a BBL. They said BBW. Hold on, TC. And I'm like, who these people? Who these people? So I heard at, what's the lady name? Pizarro. Then I went to Shelly. Then I went to Benzone. And then I went back to Shelly to see what I was hearing was right. Because I'm like, you can't make this mess up. This stuff is crazy, right? This is why I always laugh at people talking about something that ain't going on in the beef sector. Baby, this was a whole mess. What's up, Brenda Joe? So I went on over there, and then I found out that BBW was Christa. Jesus. Is she always in some mess? It seems like mess finds Christa. If landlord ain't finding her, TC finding her. Oh my God, if she ain't eating fudge sickles, she on somebody's panel. I mean, she a whole groupie. She a groupie all by herself. Okay. Christa don't need no people. She's a groupie all by herself. Groupie by herself. Okay. She a whole group of groupies by herself. So I'm like, oh Jesus, it's Christa. Okay. So I had to get it clear because I thought they were saying that Christa was the intersex. So come to find out that Christa done spilled this tea on TC, saying that TC got a do-la-la and a cool-la-la. I'm like, Lord have mercy. Is this real? So, I went up there and did a little Joker 3. I'm like, Christa, girl, you missed the best of both worlds. I said something like that. And I'm not mad because the lady intersex. If she was born that way, but then she said she wasn't born that way. She said that she did it. I'm like, who go and do that? So my question to Christa was, did you see that lady do la la and her cool la la? And she said, yeah. I'm like, well, do you got proof? Then she said no. Then how am I supposed to believe that this lady got a cool la la and a do la la? And see, it's her word against that lady. And y'all know Christa been involved in a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. Okay? Girl, it's a do la la. Baby, honey, that story had so many twists. It was just like a, a subdivision in Killeen. Okay, it was like a whole urban sprawl in Killeen, Texas. Okay, a whole suburb with no downtown. Okay, baby, it was no downtown. I was looking for downtown. All I saw was suburbs. All I was seeing is suburbs. I don't know if y'all ever been to Killeen. They don't really have a defined downtown in Killeen, Texas. It's just like a whole suburb. It's like just suburban sprawl. And this is what this is giving me. Intersex doesn't mean the do-la-la is full size. I know, but she got one. Okay. And but this is the thing though. I can't even believe that lady got a do-la-la because at the end of the day, They fighting. Y'all know people say stuff. That lady could have had a big kula. You know, some of them kulalas be puffy. Okay. And there's some big kulalas out there. Okay. Child, some of them kulalas can fool you. And that lady might have a puffy kulala. You know, when I said puffy kulala, I almost remind me of Puffy Taco in San Antonio. My God, today. Now, but this the baby, it's puffy. Okay, it may be a big old kulala. You know, them kulalas and the gates of them kulalas be real fortified. They be real thick. So, Creole butterfly, it don't matter. She said that lady was talking about her with some people, and Christa said she was tired of it. Child, it was Christa the one who said that lady was living in garbage. Baby, these girls, can I say something? Can I say something in my Mama Joy's voice? Leave these online relationships alone. Y'all know Krista is crazy as cat pee. You know, her landlord, had some issues. Honey, when I saw them white orthopedic tennis shoes with landlord, baby, I knew this was a bunch of shit right in there. I'm like, oh my God. And now you got this lady who got two things. Okay, she got two things. And I'm like, oh my God. And who always behind it? Who always the common denominator? Krista. Krista. Look, I ain't trying to be funny, but I'm like Doubting Thomas right now. Baby, until I see the piercing in his side and I can touch it, I ain't believing it. Okay? I'm sorry. I ain't believing it now. I don't know how I'm I don't know how I'm gonna get the proof. I don't know how I'm gonna get the proof, Jesus. But I ain't seen that lady stuff. And until I see it with my own eyes, I don't know about touching it, but you know what I'm saying? But until I see it, I ain't believing it. Now, let me say something else to you all. And I'm going to this Brian thing. Look, let me say this. Because there are two incidents where people have done some things. And let me say this. When grown folk TV car was turned all on the ceiling, I ain't say nothing. I ain't say nothing. Okay? I said Jesus wept. I just kept on saying Jesus wept. Some didn't sit well in my spirit, but I just said Jesus wept. Then we come to find out the man was outside the car taking pictures, Jesus. So that was different. That was different. But this Brian thing, you all, Brian has been talking about his health situation. And Brian tried to go back to work and got sick. Brian is a guy who has to work. And he's truly subscribed to that Bible verse, if a man don't work, he don't eat. And Brian's job requires him to be at work. Now, everybody does not have the luxury or the privilege of being on a job where you can be out and get paid. Okay? Everybody doesn't have long-term and short-term disability. I don't know what his job has to offer. And let's say if his job did offer him short-term, long-term disability in that hospital, special financial payment, that stuff ain't free. You got to pay for that. So again, we don't know his circumstances and situation. I don't think the man is playing. But this is what I'm going to say. Everybody has to do what they deem is right for them. I wanted to bless him because when that man said he didn't want to be homeless, that stood out to me the most. There was a lot of things that stood out, but that brother didn't want to be homeless. And that stood out to me. And I'm like, that's some real stuff. And my thing is, if you're not going to give nothing, you know, and let me say this too. I cannot stop people from talking, asking questions, because we've been in the beef sector where people say their child was in the hospital and their child went in the hospital. We done seen it. You know, we've been through that in the beef sector. And you know, let me say this, you all. The Bible says you have not because you ask not. And the man probably really needed help. And he didn't have to ask. I felt a desire to give. Some people may not. And that's fine. That's fine. But I will say this. I will say this. You can now, just like everybody has the right to say what they want to say, and everybody has the right to feel how they want to feel, the public has the right to think what they want to think. The public has a right to say what they want as well. So that goes both ways. I stay out of it because I can only do what I can do. And I'm only responsible for me. But when people start looking at you sideways and saying that, you know, that's just vile and despicable or all of this stuff, hey, that's what they're going to say. Again, a lot of people don't like the man. I get it. A lot of people say he's getting his karma. I understand. But again, I'm just the type of guy that hold your peace and let the Lord fight your battle and you keep on moving. What's up, Treasure Lane? So that's how I feel about it. That's how I feel about it. Now, we have a lot of things going on. Somebody is supposed to be intersex. I don't know if they got to do la la or cool la la. I ain't seen it. And I'm going to tell you what, with all of these fanciful stories and all of these tall tales going on, I got to have some proof before I believe it. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? Because it sounds like somebody mad too. So you know how that can be. The Brian situation, I truly believe that the man is not doing well. I just truly believe that. Nobody sets going up in the hospital. I mean, this man ain't General Hospital. Where he went to the set place, he went to the Pepper Pod Theater. That's a real hospital. That was a real nurse. Those were people talking to him. That man ain't faking. But of course he's gonna come on because he wants y'all to know what's going on. And I'm glad he did come on, so I know how I should respond. I was a little upset that he came on because I knew it was going to be turned into questioning this man's integrity. Catherine, I know. Girl, I can't even believe half of this stuff. So that's a serious situation. Now, let me talk about one more situation. There are people who are trying to come into our sector or trying to garner attention. And I'm not giving people attention. I'm really not interested in those people. I said everything that I needed to say on that day. I'm done with it. Y'all can sit there and entertain those folk. I'm not entertaining them. I don't care what they say about me. I do not recognize them. Out of sight, out of mind to me. They think that you need them. I don't. We done had enough stuff happen in the beef sector that is doing the beef sector. And people want you to think that we need them. No, 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 no. Other folk may need him, but I don't. Now, I'll leave it at that. Oh, I'm not explaining to him. I'm not. I don't have to explain. Either you do, you don't, or you will, or you won't, and that's it, baby. I'm not explaining. I don't have to explain none of these people, baby. I'm at the age where I don't have to explain shit. Okay, I don't. I'm dropping the link down, baby. With everything that's going on, why would we even care, Catherine? That's what I'm trying to get. It's so much going on. It's so much going on. Why would we even? I just want y'all to know that. I just want y'all to know that because, baby, these people are blowing every dog whistle. And since I'm not a dog, I don't respond to it. But they're trying to throw everything but the kitchen sink. Now, all I'm going to say is continue to be with those people that gave you attention. So that's all I'm saying, Tim. That's all I'm saying. Y'all, did y'all look, did y'all hear Honest Row? Let me say this. I know Honest Row is very upset, but sometimes Honest Row be get upset and the words don't always come out right. Okay? They don't always come out right. So Honest Row, just pray and talk to your friend on the phone. Okay? Don't try to come out here and read people because your reads be, how should I put it? They'd be a little confusing sometimes. And I'm going to leave it at that. My God, today. Catherine, I ain't even get to that part, baby. Look, it was the cat and dog part. Why are we calling people cats and dogs? Her cool la la and do la la. Her cool la la and her do la la. Now, baby, I'm going to let these people talk about their stuff. First of all, we don't need to be knowing all about your stuff. That's the whole thing. You need to keep your stuff to yourself. And see, I don't understand why y'all showing people y'all stuff. And then when Mad Day come, then all of that stuff going over there. What's up, stuff down? So it's a lot going on. So my thing is, do what you need to do. If you ain't led to give nothing, don't. If you are, do. And that's all I got to say. You know, and so, yeah, it's a lot going on in these streets, child. It's a lot going on in these streets. But my thing is, you got to do what you got to do for yourself. Um, Everybody owns their own platform. Let me say this. I'm not coming for anybody. Like I said, everybody has to do what they deem is right for them. I don't have enmity in my heart to the point where I got to do certain things, but that's me. And everybody has to do what they have to do. And that's all I really have to say about that. That's it. So I'm going to let people do what they need to do. Honey, people have come for me many days. But baby, let me say this. I put it on in the hands of the Lord because he can handle it. I learned I don't have to fight any battles. And when I need to fight one, I'll have the correct tools to do it. That's me. I'll be 55 soon. I don't have time. It is what it is. This is YouTube. I don't know these folk. And it is what it is. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know who coming for who. I ain't coming for nobody. I speak my truth. I say what I need to say. on the platform and I move on. Nobody ain't coming for nobody. Everybody has to do what they have to do. And I always say, I don't run people platform. I don't tell people what to do. I don't pay their bills. They don't pay mine. And that's how you have to do it. But everybody has to answer to his higher calling or his inner spirit or whatever you want to call it. Everybody has to do what they have to do, baby. They really do. So what else is going on, y'all? Because this was short. I'm getting ready to get ready for not world news tonight, but for the holiday weekend. Let me say this. All I'm gonna say is sometimes it just does people well to just be still, help your people. And sometimes it's not, yeah, you gotta, I don't know. I think people are reactive rather being proactive. And I'll leave it at that. Baby, the law is for the lawless. The law, that's Bible. The law is for the lawless. Now look, if y'all going to the beach in Texas on Sunday and Saturday, I advise y'all to go to the pool because they say this girl is coming, and they say she coming between Mexico and Texas. Now I hope she leave a little rain in San Antonio because I sure don't want to be running my water and my grass, child. You know, it's hard to keep up with grass. So anyway, but just be careful. Let me say this. I heard Rose read, and sometimes your read ain't a read. And sometimes your read puts question marks in my head. And maybe you need to start writing your reads down because some people ain't good with impromptu reads. You know what I'm saying? Them impromptu reads don't work. And maybe you need to like think about what you're saying. I don't know. Cause he said some stuff. Yeah, yeah. Is Biden really gonna block out? I don't know, but we'll see. Let me say this. Whether Biden or whoever, I am voting Democrat. I can't tell y'all who to vote for, but whoever's in that office ain't gonna change my mind. I'm voting D, Democrat. Oh Lord, stop down, you an honest bro. Let me say this. What Stop Down said, I wouldn't say, but you can't stop people from their freedom of speech. I don't care how you don't like it or how distasteful you may think it is. Now, if somebody said they were coming to the hospital and they were going to do something that was deviant, then um, that would be a cause for alarm. Like people up here talking about they're going to do XYZ in Las Vegas. People are collecting that because as soon as somebody do something, we have it because you said you were going to do it. See how that works? So if we didn't hear that, and if somebody wishes something on somebody, um, yeah, I don't know how you can. Well, anyway, but maybe Ro knows something we don't. I don't know. I didn't hear. Let me say this too. I haven't heard all that was said. I will say this: if somebody said something that is unlawful, the law is for the lawless. And nobody is above the law. At least shouldn't be. And that's all I'm saying. Let me say this. I talked to Sheffy and I meant what I said, even with her. Sheffy said she ain't doing XYZ. And I hope not. Because as much as I like her, if somebody do something crazy, me liking you don't have nothing to do with me calling the police and getting you locked up. I'm just real with that. Now, I come on YouTube to do my show, to do a light roasting gag, a little kiki, to do some political commentary when it is applicable, and to just really entertain folk. I do not get on this apparatus to threaten people, to dox folk. That's not my job. I don't do that. So that's all I'm saying. So I did not watch Stump Down's commentary. I did not see it. Okay. I watched a man in the hospital who I felt, this is me, who I felt was going through something. And I decided to do something about it. But that's my decision. That's Las Vegas Stump Down. Stump Down. I'm not worried about nobody releasing no dogs. See y'all, look, honey, I don't want nobody's dog in animal shelters. Okay? Getting ready to get put down. I don't want nobody's dog put down. Okay? I don't want nobody's dog put down. I don't want you to be in jail because of your dog. Just keep it cool and keep it grown. Ooh, baby, they sure did take that. Baby, somebody took, look, baby, somebody took my TV. Okay, so I put my TV out. There's a TV that I don't know if lightning hit it or a surge hit it, but the picture wasn't showing. And so, like I said, boo, bought a new TV, right? So I put the old TV out because I'm like, this is, So I was real nice with it, baby. I was real nice, and I put the little remotes in the bag and stuff. Honey, before the dew hit the grass, honey, that TV was gone. Gone. Okay? Okay? I woke up this morning and my TV was gone. This morning when I rose, yeah, I didn't have no TV. Baby, I ain't hear no car. Baby, they must have drove in a Tesla because I ain't hear nothing. Baby, I ain't hear nothing. You hear me? And like I said, I was cleaning up a little bit. And so I had about 5 hours of sleep. And maybe I was out good, but I ain't hear nothing. Baby, when I tell you they took the bag with the remotes in it, they took the TV, the garbage was still there. But honey, that TV was gone. No scrapes, no nothing. No footprints, no nothing. That TV disappeared like magic, baby. You think Harry Houdini would have stole it? How they took it? Let me see what Treasure got to say. How did we get from you inviting her to be with you to her seeking her dog? Baby, I don't know, Treasure. I don't know. I don't know how we got to somebody was loving somebody and now all of a sudden they transgendered, honey. Not, excuse me, intersex. Baby, baby, if these girls be making them up, okay, you can't be this. It's so much going on. So, but Sheffy came up there. She said, Jay Wilson. She said, I didn't say that. She said, She said, I ain't do that. And then I kept on telling Sheffy, she really making a name for herself. Because after that dog situation, and then she asking people to pay for her dog, child, I'm like, y'all doing too much. Y'all doing too much. And that's why I'm watching. I'm looking, I'm watching, and see people trying to make it like, oh, you ain't trying to meet her. Oh no, I don't have a problem with meeting Sheffy. I am not going to be dealing with no issues. See, that's what y'all got to understand. I'm not going to be dealing with no issues, and I will have somebody locked up. Now, I'm not saying that Sheffy is going to do something like that, but I have made it very clear that, baby, you will find yourself in Clark County Jail. So all I'm saying, and let me say this too, I'm not meeting nobody with no dog. I didn't come to meet your dog. I came to meet you. And I'm not going to eat with no dog. I don't do that. I don't do that. Now, other folk may do that. And see, my reasons are valid. See, I'm not meeting with Sheffy because I don't like her. I'm not meeting with Sheffy because a content creator don't like her. See, that's the real tea. And see, people trying to make it like, oh, he didn't like you in the first place. No, I never had an issue with Sheffy. But we're not gonna play no games. Now, if you're gonna meet with me, we're gonna have a civil adult situation. We'll have fun. But anything that goes to the point of trying to set somebody up and all of that stuff, unacceptable. Because I'm not planning to set Sheffy up. I'm not planning to embarrass Sheffy. Y'all understand what I'm saying? So I'm going to say this one more time, and I want y'all to hear me. As far as I know, as of now, I'm meeting with Sheffy, but I do not meet with anybody under bad faith. I do not negotiate in bad faith. And if I feel like you are operating in bad faith, I will pull out, and I don't have any issues in pulling out. If some say don't do it, then I'll call it off and say I'm not doing it. Because my thing is, I'm not coming for foolishness. So, and if you listen to me, because y'all ain't listening, I said as of now, we are meeting. As of now. But if things were to change, it is what it is. And that's it. As long as we keep a line of communication open, we'll be fine. I look forward to meeting Sheffy in the right way. Listen, Linda, listen. Look. Baby, we got intersex people here. But Christa, can I say something? Christa, you and that lady was so in love. You remember you was on the little makeup challenge that I was with Heidi. I believe y'all was on the little makeup thing. And she said, ooh, my baby be looking good. And you was her baby. And y'all was all in love. And now look at it. You remember you and Landlord was all in love. And honey, you was loving his orthopedic tennis shoes and all of that. Child, Christa, y'all be doing a lot. Christa, y'all be doing a lot. And you put that lady stuff out there. You said that lady was bothering you. Y'all be doing a lot. Y'all be doing a lot. I'm sure there are a lot of moles everywhere, baby. Shot him orthopedic tennis shoes. It was the fluffiness for me. He looked like he was walking on marshmallows. I'm like, is there marshmallows, baby? It looked like he was walking on whole marshmallows over there. Child, I can't do it. I can't. What else is going on, y'all? Because I'm getting tired. I gotta go walk this dog. I gotta get my walk in. I really wanted to go to the pool, but the pool won't be open until tomorrow because they're cleaning the pump and all of that stuff. So I really want to go to the pool. I might go to. Hopefully it's open because it's open until 10 o'clock. I want to give a shout out to Trezor. Trezor. Trezor, I'm gonna hit you up. Come on, Dobby. You better take a shower. Itsy Bitsy, are you okay? Now let me tell y'all what's going on. And I think these news agencies are trying to stop people from giving their truth. But there are a lot of people in Jamaica who are live streaming about the storm. And it seems to me that some people are trying to take them out. But let me tell you something. I believe them people who are in the midst of the storm over these news agencies, and Jamaica is getting hit with a lot of rain and a lot of floods. Now, somebody said that Dover House was getting hit with a lot of rain too. They said she was on there doing the whole weather. Child, Dover had the whole map of the United States in the back of her talking about something. It's raining in North Carolina. Child, Dover, you be doing the most. But yeah, baby, Dover over there trying to get some of that borough money. All right, Dover, you all the way in North Carolina, and that storm is heading towards Texas and Mexico. Stop, Dover. Stop, weather girl. What's up, K-Fit? K-Fit, what you think about this intersex thing? Now, you know Jess Christa is crazy as cat pee, and we know that she's been in a numerous relationships with people. And you know that she sometimes can be up, sometimes down, almost level to the ground. We know that. Now, you know she was dealing with landlord, the man with the orthopedic marshmallow looking tennis shoes. So she was dealing with him. And then, you know, she was so in love with TC, and now TC live in garbage and she intersex. Now, I told, what's that lady name? BBW, aka Christa. I didn't know she was BBW. I thought it was a procedure women was having. I didn't know, but anyway, I asked her. I'm like, look. I said, how you know that lady got a do la la and a cool la la? I said, did you see her do la la and her cool la la? She said, yeah. I said, well, can you prove it? She said, well, so that's why I'm looking like, I don't know about that. Girl, Dover will travel to the storm to get the money. Girl, yes, she will. Jessica B, baby, them shoes look mighty comfortable. That's all I can say. They look like he ain't feel nothing, honey. Look like he put them shoes on and it looked like he ain't feel nothing. I ain't never seen shoes like that. It had old nasty thick sole. Okay. Well, no, mama, real mama Fifi. If you telling somebody got a do la la and a cool la la, then do you have proof? You know what I'm saying? Does it have any distinct markings? Okay. What time would you? I mean, while y'all on the phone, did you show her something too? It seemed like a lot of people be showing people stuff. I mean, if it ain't Natasha, at least Natasha was showing some for a cause. Honey, Natasha was getting paid for her stuff. Okay, Natasha said, I ain't showing nothing for free. I ain't mad at Natasha. Well, I don't know, but let me say this, real Mama Fifi. People have made so many stories up. We have so many tales out there. People have such vivid imaginations and they embellish so much that we don't know what is what. And I'm telling you, I'm trusting, but I'm verified. I'm like Doubting Thomas. I don't believe it until I see the nails in his hands and the piercings in his side. Okay, and I can put my hand in there. I'm like, I ain't trying to put my hand in there, Jesus. Now I needs to see it. I ain't trying to put my hand in there. Okay, that's what I just want y'all to be clear now. I ain't trying to put my hand in there. Girl, we done deduced this thing down to animals. A cat and dog don't have nothing to do with it. Girl, a cat and a dog. You can have a male cat and a female cat and a male dog and a female cat. Just say the lady intersex. Just say that she have two types of plumbing. Okay. Okay. Tell her she got the socket and the plug. Okay. She got the socket and the plug. Okay, she got all of them. She can charge her own electricity. All right, she can get her own electricity. All right, that's what she can do. She can charge herself up. I'll be your freakazoid. Come on and wind me up. I don't know what that song came in mind. Ooh, baby, baby. I'll be your freakazoid. Come on and wind me up. I don't know why I'm thinking of that song. But baby, she got the plug and the socket, and she could put her plug in the socket and get her own electricity. That's how I see it. You like that song, Dive? You like that song, Diving? But yeah, so that's what I think, y'all. That's what I think. But that's what I'm saying, Mama Fifi. Why you showing all your body like that? Why you telling people like that stuff like that? Oh my God, people just be telling stuff. Honey, she can jumpstart her own car. Okay. She got the positive and the negative, honey. She is black and red. Okay. Okay, she can crank her own self up. Beep, beep. Where are the keys to my Jeep? Okay. Huh? Okay. She fought all by herself, girl. Okay, she don't need no matches. Okay. But anyway, child, she eats some fudge sickles. But let me say this. Child, let me tell y'all something though, for real, for real. Just Christa know what the hell she doing. She ain't all crazy. Just Christa is saying any publicity is better than none. And this is what Just Christa is doing. And she on everybody panel, honey. She on the manosphere. She on the stratosphere. She over there in the black sector. She in the beef sector. She in the my boy sector. Baby, she everywhere. She everywhere, and she giggling and she talking to Rex, whoever that is. And baby, Krista know what she doing. She know what she doing. She know what she doing. She up there arguing with this man over eating fudge sickle. Girl, y'all know that lady know what she doing. So y'all know what she know what she doing. And y'all know she know what she doing. So sometimes, you just gotta let it happen and play out. Girl, not Nell Carter. Give me a break. I sure deserve it. I wanna make it to the top. Give me a break. Girl, give me a break. Ain't misbehaving. Girl, not shaped like Nell Carter. Baby, she moving around everywhere. Girl, but girls just said she was shaped like Nell Carter. Now you know that ain't right. You know that ain't right. Ooh, Jesus. Leave Nell Carter out of this. But now you know now. Now look, let me stop because God rest the dead. God rest the dead. That's all I'm gonna say. God rest the dead. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Girl, they say Christa shaped like Nell Carter. No pastor grown folk has a picture of her. Where? On his community page. Is it on his community page? Girl, please don't tell me it's on his community page because you know I'm gonna go over there. You know I'm getting ready to go over there. Now, please don't tell me it's on his community page because you know I'm gonna go over there if you tell me it's on the community page. Okay, I guess it ain't on his community page, and I guess I don't have to go over there. Oh Lord, not Nell Carter, Jesus. Not rerun. Child, please. Shout out to Timothy Blaine for you and your Zesty Fest. Thank you, Joe Costa. I appreciate that. I'm glad he sent you over here. Please enjoy the show. I'm glad he sent you over there. People like my zestiness. That's why they like Cool Ranch, and that's why they like zesty potato chips. That's like they like Takis because they real zesty. People want spice, baby, and I give it to them. So thank you. I appreciate that. To be 54 and zesty, that's a compliment. I appreciate you. Thank you. Ah, a lot of people like this zest. Come on now. Ah, uh-oh, let me see what Dobbin said. Okay, let me see. Okay. I ain't work. She need to get a smoothie so she can clip that face. That's what she need to do, baby. I ain't worried about that lady. That lady is borrowing money from people. She going on cruises and trips. I don't have no money. She's staying at Red Roof Inns. Baby, baby, child. I'm not interested. I'm not. And she eating stuff off her face. Okay, she have a whole buffet on her face, and baby, I ain't gonna do it. God bless her. That's all I can say is God bless her. God bless her. Peace. I don't care about Stump Down. I don't give a damn about what he has to say. I don't know that man. Um, and like I said, you do what you can. You get people to 1,000, and what they do after that, you have no control over. You understand? So I said what I said. He can do what he needs to do, and because the law is for the lawless. The law is for the lawless, and I'm not worried about what anybody got to say. You know, some people really want to fight, and sometimes you just say, you know what, not worth it. Especially when you don't have no reason to. And I'm realizing that when people don't really have a organic beef with you, then you sit back and you're like, what is this all about? There are some people who I really have organic beefs with, and there are other people who I don't even watch anymore. So out of sight, out of mind. Even with Tracy, I don't watch Tracy anymore. Mm-mm. So hell, I wasn't even watching it when when we were when we were doing our thing. Because again, I don't have time people watch people when I'm trying to make my coin, baby. I don't have time for that. And when it's not organic, I don't have time to be fighting with people. And it's not organic. I've said that many times. Some people I will fight with. Some people it's old and you don't even want to deal with it no more because it's so old and it's like, okay, I'm done with this. Time to move on to something new. So yeah, I choose my scripts. I choose which co-hosts who I want to work with. And if I really don't want to work with you, I don't work with you. And yeah. So there's some people who I don't work with. Try shading me. Okay, whatever. Ain't nothing stopping over here. Oh, let me drop this link. Okay, Creole wanna come on. Okay, Creole, I'm dropping the link, baby. Okay, you're on. The link is dropped. And I know that we have trolls who start mess and say things that may not be true. Because I know people start stuff. I've seen it. I've seen people um, go to one place and say something different in another place. I've seen it. But let me say this, you all. I am not afraid or scared of anyone. Do you hear me? I'm not. But again, people know that the law is for the lawless. And that's it. And all I tell people is stay within the law and we'll be fine. Stay within the law and we will be fine. Creole, I done put that link down, girl. You better come on, click it, because baby, I'm getting ready to walk this dog. What's up, Perfect Pink? Yeah, baby. I ain't worrying about people. Trust me. What's up, Creole?
Hey, I was just saying if you're gonna drop it today, I wouldn't,
What's
it's
going on?
it's just
I thought you had something to say.
no, I was just saying if you're gonna drop it, I would come up because I wanted to comment on some things.
Well,
First of all,
comment on some things. That's what I thought you wanted to do is comment on some things.
okay. First of all, my prayers go out for Brian.
For sure.
Yeah, his video, it was touching. It really was, Um, I'm how can I say this? The thing about TC, let me go here. Everybody knows TC is a friend of mine. Okay.
Ooh,
And
I
she's
didn't know that.
always, yeah, she's been a supporter of my chat and my channel before anybody knew of a Creole Butterfly or Coco 929 or whatever. And she's always supported me. Me, her, Lolo, Just Andrea, Real Life with Anthony McNeil, 300, and some more of us. What is his name? I cannot believe his Rebel. All of us, we was over there with what's her name? I cannot think of nobody today, so I'm sorry. I got a lot going on. But we used to be a Bama girl. We used to all be
Mm-hmm,
faithful to Bama girl, and so we kind of
mm-hmm,
developed a little when you meet everybody in the chat, like your chat, it's several people that be in your chat. Like we meet up here and we kind of cool with each other because we come over here to the church. You know what I'm saying? We right here.
mm-hmm,
So if what I know, and I'm not saying that Christa's lying or nothing. I don't know what it could be true, it could not be true. I don't know. What I know of TC is a upstanding person. I ain't saying she's perfect because none of us is, not even me. Okay.
mm-hmm. I got you.
I, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I said I hear you. I agree with you. Go ahead.
Um, all I know of her is being the person who always talk about HBCU stuff,
Mm-hmm.
how to empower us as people in the government, or what the government's doing because of her political position, where she, the job she has. Um, I hate that this went down like this. I really do. I hate this went down like this. Um, it's oh, mm. I'm
But
trying to
can
be
I,
so
let
diplomatic.
me say this though. I don't think it's a read if the lady is intersex. Now, I'm not saying that that's true or not, but I asked Christa, I'm like, well, how do you know? She said, I saw. I said, well, where's your proof? And it was like, well, and I'm like, yeah, because my thing is, in the heat of being upset with folk, you can say anything. So, that's how I came at it. But I will say, let's say the woman was intersex. What's the big deal? I mean, you can't help that. If that's what you are, that's what you are. And so my thing is, I see it two ways. I see that people shouldn't be getting together on these YouTube streets because we see how it works out. I'm not saying that these relationships cannot work out, but we have noticed in our observation that they rarely do. So I would always caution people against that. I know Krista ain't perfect because she done dealt with a couple of people on YouTube, and it's been real interesting. And I really haven't heard anything negative about TC, with the exception of Krista. So, those are my thoughts. Yours?
Yeah, and I don't have anything against just Krista either, at all. I'm just sitting back watching like everybody else, and it's just I hate that stuff like this hits the internet. I hits YouTube. I just really do. You can't tell people how to fight. I get that. I really do get that. My thing was, and I don't know if this was ever answered because I, went on to start doing other stuff, but did she ever answer what triggered this today? Like, what made this be the day that I'm gonna say this, or I'm gonna do this, or did TC do something? I mean, was that answered, or was
She
it not?
said that TC had been on panels with people and talking about her. And she said she got tired of it. She said she sent out warning shots before all of this. And she said today was the day, and she got tired of it, and she dropped it because TC has just been bothering her and has just been shooting shots, according to her, in
Oh
a in
wow.
a in a in a in a paraphrased manner.
Oh, okay. Because I never see, which I don't go in a whole lot of people's chats, so it ain't like I would be the one to catch everything anyway. So,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she would know if somebody's coming for. I mean, so I can't downplay that. That's her feelings. That's how she feels. So that's valid. However, I've never seen it out of TC, and I can't say it's not true because, like I said, I wasn't there. But I'm saying what I've seen. I've never seen it out of her. Never.
Yeah. Like I said, it just amazes me that these people are so much in love. I remember when they were doing the makeup challenge and in love, and then all of a sudden this, and like I said, I'm not saying that TC is the blame, but I think people need to be cautious in who they are interacting with, because some people do things because they want to be sensationalistic, and they're gonna set it off in the streets. And here we go. Um, she said people were hitting panels. So I hear her side. I really didn't hear TC's side. I went to Benzone to look at some of it. I heard a little bit on Pizarro's channel. But my biggest thing is, at the end of the day, it's nothing wrong if TC were intersex. It's nothing wrong with that. I
Yeah, if you're
mean,
born like that, you're born like that. You know what I'm
that's it.
saying?
I
So
mean,
yeah.
it is what it is. And my thing is, that's not a read. But of course, because the people over here can be a little special, and how we spin it, baby. We can spin it. We should be working for some political campaigns. How we spin, but we can spin it. And so, that's it. And that's the truth. People don't care what her her orientation or her gender identity is. They really don't care. They care about the person. And if you treat a person right, people really don't care if they really like who you are. They really don't care. But this is my thing. I'm just surprised TC let her in to know all of those things. And this is why I have an issue again. I'm like, you don't give people, just because you've been dating them for 3 days, your social security number, and you don't
Yeah, that's
start giving
true.
them the keys to your house. And I
Yeah.
think these people on YouTube are doing a lot of stuff, and this is virtual stuff. Y'all don't know these people, and that's where I come in with this. I just think that it could be detrimental. And like I said, even with dealing with people on YouTube, um, I don't know Vivian's business. Vivian
Yeah.
don't know my business. And I'm not trying. And I told Vivian, if people start asking your business, if I start asking your business, then that need to be a red flag for you, because I shouldn't be doing that.
And see, over in Pizarro's today, when I was over there, somebody told Pizarro that I think it was So Bomb or something said the TC that Just Christa thought was her ex TC was a TC from the black sector, and said people kept trying to tell her, no, that's not your ex. That's not your ex TC. That's somebody else. And so they kept on, trying to tell her, but she didn't see the chat or something like that. And I was just thinking, I said, wow, wouldn't it be a shame if all this was just a misunderstanding? Hello? Oh, okay. He'll be back in, y'all. I hear you, everybody in the chat. Yeah, I don't know, because I'm so clueless. I was with one man for almost 30 years, and that man's gone. So I haven't had a date in going on 3 years. I have no idea. I wouldn't even know, because you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I was married. I was with one man for 30 years. He's dead now. I haven't had a real date. I mean, like being in a serious date. So I wouldn't even know what daters do now. I don't. And I wouldn't be the first to say I know that this goes on in the date and that goes on. I don't know. And that's why I said, when people tell you how they feel, you have to validate their feelings, because that's how they feel. I can't tell you that your feelings is wrong. You know what I'm saying? And if that's how Just Krista feels, that's her valid
Girl, I'm
feelings.
bugging.
Now
I'm
if
bugging. I'm actually outside, so
oh,
this is
okay.
what's going on. I'm walking the dog here.
Oh, okay, cool. Hey,
So
dangerous
I
one.
knew I was bugging. Now, let me say this. If I go off, then I'll probably end it, but I'm bugging
Okay.
you all. So, but anyway, I think the biggest takeaway from this is um, people are who they are. And, I don't have a problem with TC or Krista. I
Yeah.
just think, yeah. And, but Creole, what were you saying?
I was just telling people that, I can't tell, just like if you say you feel some type of way, I can't tell you your feelings are not valid, because they're your feelings. And
Yeah.
so if someone feels like a person is coming at them and blah, 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 that's their feelings. But
Hmm.
what is fact? My thing is, what's fact versus feelings? You
That,
know,
that's what that's why I kept on saying. I'm like, first of all, it didn't matter if the lady intersects, but since you brought it up, I mean, how do you know? Did you see it? I say some people cool la could be pretty thick. You know what I'm saying? It could be looking like things and stuff, but again, I don't know. And at this particular point, you know how YouTube is. People say anything to get back at folks, true or not true. And so my thing is, you have to take people's word with a grain of salt sometime.
yeah. And then my other thing I wanted to discuss, I don't know if you hit on this or not, but there is a scary trend going on, Jay, and it's some of these out of touch rappers that is telling people to vote for Trump
Uh,
that look like us. You see what I'm
yeah.
saying? And some of these clueless people feel like they best interest is with Trump because we got that stimulus check. And I was proud to hear my son say He said, I've been telling these people, especially people my age, that's talking about me and Trump will give us that money. He said he didn't give it to us the first time. He held it until his name could be put on it. And then he released it. That was released from the president before him. Said people
And
didn't
not
know
only
that.
that, it was taxed. It was taxed like crazy. Let me
Yes, it
say this:
was.
those rappers are saying that because they're part of the 1%. And see,
Yes,
people are not going to go against their interests. And just because they look like you, that don't mean they're you. They are looking at after their interests. They're
that's
looking
it.
after their interests, their money, their millions. And so my thing is they millions. And so that's what they're looking out for. They're not looking out for you. And so I hope our people get that. And let me say this: if Biden stays or if Biden goes, I'm still voting Democrat. Now, I can't tell people how to vote, and I'm not trying to tell people who to vote for. All I'm saying is I know what I'm doing.
I know that's right. And
Oops,
see,
not these dogs.
I'm not a Democrat or a Republican. I'm independent, but I'm voting Democrat. Because
Yeah,
that's
I
not
would
only
love to be. I would love to be independent, but I got to be able to vote in the primaries.
yeah, yeah.
And see, that's my only thing of not being independent because I have to be able to vote in the primaries. So that's my
And for
biggest
people,
fear.
they're saying Project 2025 is a fake, right? That's what they're trying
No,
to spread now. And it's not a fake.
it's real. It's very
Yeah,
real. And I'm telling you what, we are not we are not a part of that. You hear me? This
I
is
know.
not for us. This is not for us. It's going to put women's rights back. It's going to put black folks right back. Um, I'm telling you, it's gonna be really rough. Don't tell me it's getting ready to rain, girl.
Oh, it's just stopped pouring down here in Kentucky. It's been pouring.
Well, I know the hurricane even here yet, so hopefully it doesn't rain. I'm feeling sprinkles right now, but she gonna go get this walk. Yeah. She gonna get this walk because I need this cardio. So,
Yeah. But
but
yeah,
but
I
look,
just,
there's a
people
lot.
vote your interest. Go ahead.
Yeah,
I
please
was,
vote your interest, you all. These rappers got millions of dollars. They want to keep their money. This is why I don't listen to celebrities who endorse these people because they know that Donald Trump is not good for the country. Donald Trump is not good for anybody but wealthy people. He's not even good for poor white people. So I'm being real. He ain't good for anybody who is hardworking, middle class, and people of low wealth. He is for those 1%ers. And again, I don't trust anybody who don't believe in the rules is just a shambles right now because of some stuff
yeah.
that he's done.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I
so
mean, if they don't
I'm just
think
putting
stuff
that
can
out
happen,
there.
if they don't think stuff can happen, look how they did the abortion. Like I wasn't for abortion, but I don't think nobody should tell somebody else what to do with their body.
Of course.
Um, yeah, look what they did with
But
that.
hold
Look
on
how they
now. You don't agree with it, but now women who really wanted to have a child who have to, you know, terminate the pregnancy due to their health being told that they can't do it. And they got to go
right.
to other states. And these are people who want to have the kid. And so they, see, we don't think. We don't think, y'all. Y'all think. Y'all think. That's all I can say. These people are
Okay,
here.
Lula B. I mean, it's up to you, Lula B. I just see it different than that. And
Look,
plus,
everybody can see it their way, but
yep,
I'm not gonna vote against my interests. That man has always been a charlatan.
yep,
He's always cheated people out of their money. He cheated those carpenters who worked and built that hotel. He cheated them out of their money. And again, he's not trying to pay anybody. He exaggerates. And I mean, the man is crazy. I mean, he don't care about nobody but himself. And if you can't see that from what he's done, I mean, Weisselman is in jail because of him. That man is in Rikers Island because of Trump. And Trump knows that he would have to look at everything that was signed off on. He knows that. He knows that's the type of person he is. So y'all can believe that mess. But again, I'm not buying it. And don't get me
and the
wrong, I'm not saying that
Republicans,
Democrats are our answer to prayer either. But like I said, and I always say this, I would rather go ahead and do poison that will let me live for years so I can find out I'm being poisoned than take some arsenic and die in 2 days.
Yeah, come on. And the Republicans of this day, the government of the Republicans is not the ones of yesteryear. The ones of yesteryear was about we the people, was about, empowerment a little bit more than now. They're not about none of that. They just for me, man, and no more.
That's it. And we're not going to do anything that's not ours. If we're not going to get 100% of what we want, then we're not going to do it. And that's not what government is about. Because again,
Absolutely.
the United States has the liberal, conservative, and all of these people, and you have to make sure that people's interests are looked out for. Social Security should not be privatized. That is something that should never be privatized. They take that money out my check. I want to make sure I have that money when it's time for me to retire. And that's not an
Absolutely.
entitlement, and we should be cutting that because that's my money. That's what I work for. And so that's how I feel about that. So, that's my thoughts on that.
And see, and also that's where people you see people 70 and 80 that want to, stay at home for whatever reason, but they can't. They found themselves having to take up a little Walmart job or something just to make ends meet. And I don't think that's right. I really don't. I don't think that's right. You
Let
worked
me
all
tell
your
you
life.
something. I believe in universal health care. I believe in universal wages and housing as well. And I'm not communist, but I truly believe that if I give you some money that you can work hard for and stack your money, I can. And a lot of people are like, well, Jay, you telling people not to work, but what do you do when a computer takes your job? What do you do when you're a computer programmer and now the computer programs and now you've done all of that training and this is what's happening? What do you do when you work at Walmart and you're in your 70s, 60s or 70s and now scanners are doing everything and they're cutting your hours? What do you do? And my thing is with Chat GPT and AI, you know, we may not even have writers anymore. I mean, it's getting to everything. A lot of doctors don't even do their surgeries anymore because they have machines to do it. I mean, technology is working, and people don't understand that business never wants to keep folk. They're not. Your job is not to help you be wealthy. Business's job is to get money. And my thing is, again, I've always said this. Why would we not keep a machine that don't steal, that don't get pregnant, don't need vacation?
Yep.
We can do all of this. We don't have to pay. We'll pay a great deal up front, but the upfront costs, we'll get it back in our rate of investment. And so, do you not think businesses are going to go that route? I mean, come on, let's
That's
look at the
true.
gas station. The only places in the country that you can't pump your gas, I believe, is in Washington State, in New Jersey. But we don't have nobody pumping gas no more. We don't
Right.
have people to do those jobs. I mean, really, I'm telling you, they would get rid of flight attendants if the flight attendants had. The only reason why flight attendants are in the air is to get people off of planes. To get people, it's for safety. It ain't for service.
Yeah.
If it was the airlines, they would have vending machines on that thing, and you'll get your pillow and you will lay down, and that's it. But because of safety and because people have to get out of the plane, that's why they have it. They wouldn't
Mm.
have that. Do y'all know that pilots rarely do a lot of the flying? That most of the flying is done by computers. Now, of course, I don't want to fly no um, a flying plane, but I do
Right.
tell you, in a couple of years, there'll be self-driving trucks and
Yep.
self-driving automobiles. I can tell
Yep.
you that, and
Yep.
and there's going to be a lot of truck drivers out. And the only reason why they have not done it yet because it's a legal thing. So if somebody gets hit, who's responsible?
Mm, mm, mm. Wow.
Honestly, and they're not. Walking my dog. We are in the neighborhood, baby. So we thought these dogs ain't trying to play. All you hear is dogs, but it's breezy. It was raining a couple of minutes ago, you all. So, child, in the neighborhood, look, I'm getting